Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. We're going to use a couple of new products that I've just received in the mail. So excited about these products. So I finally got my hands on the Desi x Katy and Dose of Colours collection. I didn't get the whole collection, I only got the highlighters and the eyeshadow palette. So this is what the boxes look like. It's just a nice rose gold with just Dose of Colours, and then they've got their signatures on the top. So the products look super cute. Like, look how beautiful they look. I was so shocked with how pretty these actually look in person, so I wasn't expecting them to look this nice. Super excited about these. So I picked up the two highlighters. So we've got Me, which is this shade here, a bit of a deeper shade. Then we've got Fuego, which is the lighter shade. And I also picked up the girls' eyeshadow palette. I think it was cute that they named the eyeshadows after their dogs. So cute, and can't wait to test that one out today. So Mecca has a beauty loop program, so every 3 months I think it is. I think it's 4 times a year, so every 3 months. They come out with a beauty loop box which has like stuff in it that's for free. So to pick up this box you either have to buy online, which is about $75 for free postage, or you have to go in store to get it. So I finally managed to be able to go in store and pick one up. So this is the box. This is the level 3. I spent quite a bit of money there. And in this one we received a little card. We received a, was it Lip Delicious lip balm and a Lit From Within illuminating drops. So we're going to test out the illuminating drops today in this tutorial as well. So I looked at the retail price of this, and this is $45. So glad I got that for free. I didn't really want to go and spend $45 on that. This one here also retails for $30. I mean, it's quite large, but it's a lip balm, so I don't really know why it's $30. Before we jump into the video, if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure you do before you leave, and we'll jump on in and get started. So as always, I'm going to start off with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. Then we're going to jump into Bay. Then we're going to jump into Sandalwood. Then we're going to jump into Cocoa. And we're going to go into Black Truffle. Now we're going to jump into the Dose of Colours Desi x Katy, the girls' eyeshadow palette. And we're going to jump into this colour right here, which is Turbo Sand. I tried this with a brush for this eye, and I don't like using it with a brush. I'm going to suggest that you use this with your fingers, because it doesn't work very well with a brush. Then we're just going to go back in with the Black Truffle shade. Alright, so I'm just going to go in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. Alright, so I'm going to zoom you out and then we'll start on the rest of the face. I found it obviously difficult to use this eyeshadow palette with a brush. Ended up just using it with my finger for this colour right here, and that worked so much better. I still find it more of like a topper shade, not like an actual shimmer shade. But I will give the other shades a go and see what they are like. Obviously I'm not going to do all of them in this one, but I will try out this at some point in this tutorial. But yeah, I just wish it was a little better. It's not pigmented enough, it's like kind of like more of a topper shade, which that's okay. I don't really have anything like it, so that's okay, but I just found it really difficult to put on, so I had to put it on with my finger. I don't really like to use my fingers. It's not really a thing that I like to do because it means I have to clean my fingers every single time I do it, because everything's going to get dirty. But I mean, it's not that much of an issue if you're okay with using your fingers. I'm just going to buzz through the rest of the face because it's not really anything new. So here we go. So we are going to test out the Mecca Cosmetica Lip From Within Illuminating Drops. Comes with a little pump. And yeah, I assume that you're supposed to just pat it in your highlighted areas or put it in with your foundation. Now obviously I didn't put it in with my foundation, so we're going to do it as my high points of my cheekbones. Just going to put out a dot and we're just going to so far all that did was take off my foundation and my concealer. Let's try the other side. Alright, I literally see no difference except for the fact that it's taking off my foundation and my concealer. So I'm not even going to bother with that. I might try it with mixing it in with my foundation or something because it's just not doing anything on my face. I'm not gonna I just can't tell, I can't even tell if it put any kind of glow on my face, so I'm not gonna ruin my makeup and continue to try it again. We're just gonna move on. So for bronzer today, I'm gonna go in with Benefit Hoola. This is one of my favourite bronzers. Right, now to finish off the eyes, back into the Huda Beauty palette, into Sandalwood, which is this shade, back into Cocoa, back into Black Truffle. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on some lashes and I'll be back. Alrighty, so the lashes that I'm wearing today are the Minx 2.0 by Social Eyes. These are some of my favourite lashes. We're going to go in with the Dose of Colours Desi x Katy. And we're going to go into Fuego, which is the lighter one. Just going to put on a little brush. It's quite interesting. It's kind of forming a layer on top, if you can see that. And I'm not really getting much pigment on my brush. It's coming through, it's kind of formed a layer. My Jeffree Star highlighters did that and I was really disappointed, so you can definitely see that layer. Can you see that layer? It's just formed a layer and I hate it when a product does that. But when I do get the colour out, it's quite a nice highlight. Because yeah, now that that hard layer's on there, it's not swatching very well either, so very disappointed. It's okay, but see, it looks okay when you can actually get the product out, but I'm just disappointed that it's formed a layer over the top of the product. None of my highlighters do that except for the new Jeffree Star ones, which I was kind of disappointed in them as well. At least I managed to get some of the product out and it looks okay now. That's just my opinion. Right, back into this palette. I'm just going to grab a detail brush and we're just going to go into Suze, which is this colour here. I've got a lot of fallout. Just have to slightly tap on it because yeah, the fallout's quite dramatic. So we're just going to put this right here. That's a pretty shade. I like that. That shade would look super nice all over the lid. Right, happy with this in the end. The eyeshadow you have to apply with your finger. It's not going to apply with a brush. I remember them saying that Suze and Harpoon, which is this one, need to be used wet. I would say use Turbo Sun with your finger, because it doesn't really work with a brush for me. It just gets that top layer on the product and the brush just doesn't really distribute the product anywhere on my face, because I already tried it and it doesn't really work. Second of all, the highlighters, they seem to form the layer on top. As you can see, that layer, and the product's very hard to get out, but when you do get it out, it's a very nice highlight. So I'm not disappointed in the actual highlighter itself, just the way that it comes out of the package and forms a layer on top. Done. Alright, let's move on to the lips so we can finish off this look. Alright, we're going to go into the Kylie Cosmetics lipstick in Brown Sugar. Kind of looks really orange on camera, but it doesn't actually look that orange in person. It's a nice brown in person, but I like it. But yeah, so this is the final look. Alright, so in conclusion, the Dose of Colours highlighters are awesome, except for the fact that they get that layer on top, but other than that, when you do get the product out, they do look nice, so I'm not disappointed in that. It's a little iffy, but I'm not disappointed in it. The Dose of Colours eyeshadow palette, The Girls, I think it's a cute idea that they named it after their dogs. The two colours that I used were Seuss and Turbo Sand. And yeah, so Turbo Sand I found a bit of trouble using it with a brush. I had to use it with my fingers. But Seuss and, what's this one? Harpoon. But Seuss and Harpoon, they were advertised as being used with wet. You need to use it with a wet brush or a wet finger. Whereas this one wasn't, but I would still use it with a finger. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty good and I like it. So moving on to this, the Mecca Cosmetica Lip From Within Illuminating Drops. I'm glad that I got this in my beauty lip box and I didn't pay for them, because I'm not quite sure if they're even going to do anything. So I just found these too much hassle, just too much hassle. I applied it to this side of my face. You can't really see it now because I've been able to hide it, but it took off my foundation and my concealer. And the other side of my face, I attempted again to do it. I managed to get it not to do that, but you couldn't even see it was on my face. So definitely not worth buying, but if you are a beauty lip level 3, pick it up and try it for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.